There had been a lot of people who have been coming out to the Mills and even out in Chesterfield just to watch you guys skate. So, was there a little bit of nervousness that, like, man, we may have lost some people through all this?
Well, there's always that thought in the back of your mind, but after seeing yesterday, we hope that everybody is going to come back, and we're going to do everything that we can here moving forward in the season to regain their trust and regain that relationship.
What about for you? I heard you talking about expectations. People already attaching your name to the Norris Trophy. What kind of expectations are you putting on yourself for this year?
Just go out and play. I mean, my biggest concern is this team with coming so close last year and falling short. We're all pretty driven right now to get a little further than we did, and my game hopefully helps everybody else and vice versa. And it's going to take a collective effort for everybody to be on top of their game.
When you're only playing 48 games, I mean, this isn't quite playoffs yet, but it seems like it's that next notch because there isn't time to get in any sort of prolonged slump.
Yeah, it's cliche to say every game's a playoff game, but it is. I mean, you're playing a lot of conference games here and a lot of division games, so every game is that much more important. And you got to get off to a good start, and you got to continue that momentum going forward here because you can't fall back in the standings.
So that being said, where would you say you personally, and just kind of looking at guys, where would you say physically you guys are at?
Well, I mean, I think we had the most guys playing overseas or in North America, so you got to assume that we're all at a pretty good level, and that just brings the tempo up for the guys like myself who haven't played this year. But after watching practice these first 2 days, I got no worries. We all look pretty sharp.
I was going to ask you, so those guys have a little bit of a jump, or those of you that have been working out here, do you feel like you're pretty much in stride?
I think it's a bit of a quicker adjustment, but the coaching staff has put together a pretty good practice plan here for this week, and I think today even more than yesterday, guys are getting used to the tempo and getting used to the speed of the NHL game.
Hitch talked about it during the lockout and reiterated out at the Mills the other day that he was going to change something as far as how you guys brought the puck out of the zone. Something after watching LA, he's like, you know what, we're going to change it. It should only take a couple days to get adjusted. Have you begun that process?
Yeah, we started that yesterday. I mean, obviously Hitch had a lot of time to go over the video from last year and see what we needed to do to get better. And he brought this to us yesterday, and we had a pretty good discussion about it, and we were all on board with that. And it is a change, but that's what training camp's for, to get the kinks out. And today was even better than it was yesterday.
Is this something we need to wait and see unveiled, or is this something you can share that
I mean, a lot of people might not even notice just the way we break it. Yeah, it's just the way we break it out, just positioning on the wingers. So to us it might be a big deal, but to most people they might not notice as much as we do.
Is there anything else that you know already that you guys are going to try and do differently? Just not necessarily an adjustment, just going into the season, this is what we're going to try and do.
You know what? We're actually going to keep a lot of things the same, and we had a lot of success last year doing what we did. I mean, why change something that's working? Obviously, we did some tweaks watching against LA. What they did to us, we had to find a way to beat them. And like I said, stick with what works, and that's what we've done.
I want to ask you this because you've got a unique perspective. There were a lot of people who knew who you were when you were coming in, and again, that expectation level was there. Tarasenko, people are already talking about this guy like, oh, he's ready to score 100 goals and do this and do that. What's realistic? I mean, you've played a little bit against him now, been on the ice with him, but just kind of having to go through that. How should we temper expectations?
Well, I think for him, the biggest thing is just going out there and playing. He's playing with some pretty good players right now, and Andy Mack and Steiner. I mean, they're gonna. They move the puck pretty well. They skate pretty well as well. So it's gonna be fun for him to adjust with those guys. But you're also looking at two veteran guys that are gonna kind of take him under their wing and show him the ropes of how to play here. I mean, people are worried about the language barrier, but I don't think there's anything that he can't understand right now. And I mean, he's going to contribute this year. I mean, watching him on the ice, he's definitely up to pace, and he can handle the puck. And I'm excited as everybody else is to see how he does this year.
It'll be a fun guy to practice against, right?
Not really.
Hey, Petros, always appreciate the time.
All right, thanks, no problem.